Hello everyone, this is Nimish and today we're going to review the Malayalam movie American-Born Confused Desi ABCD starring Dulquer Salmaan, Tovino Thomas, Aparna and Jacob Gregory. This movie is about two friends who are in the US who because of a certain chaos and activities and certain situations are being sent back to India to their hometown to live in a very small house and the adventures of what they do in their activities and their time in India. So this movie, first of all, is highly entertaining. It is outstandingly entertaining. It's funny, it's emotional, it's got all the elements in the correct balance for a proper commercial movie, a commercial entertainer, and it seeks to do exactly what it sets out to do, which is basically to entertain us thoroughly. On the performance front, Dulquer Salmaan, this is my second favorite performance after Ustad Hotel. He has done a perfect job as the American, the confused Desi who comes to India and has no idea how to deal with the situations back there. His friend, played by Jacob Gregory, also delivers what he usually delivers in Malayalam films, but I will come back to Jacob Gregory's comedic performance in a bit. I have something to say about that. Tovino Thomas pleasantly surprised me. I had not watched Gopi when I watched ABCD, and at that time I didn't know he was Tovino Thomas, but I just felt that the strongest performance in ABCD was of Tovino Thomas. He was really bad. He was the villain, he played the negative character with perfection. He personified that crazy negative energy that makes us cringe, and he perfectly played that character. So Tovino Thomas, as I said, is someone that might be huge in the future. He was fantastic in this movie. The actress Aparna Gopinath did a decent job. She's always good. I mean, she was there in Charlie and she did exactly what she's supposed to. So she plays her part as much as she's supposed to and whatever the director requires of her. Going to Jacob Gregory, I have seen him in a couple of movies doing comedic roles, most recently 1983 also. And there's one thing that I like to speak about comedians is that Jacob Gregory is one such comedian who relies heavily on the dialogues. He relies heavily on language, dialogues, and if the joke itself is not good, he won't be funny. And that's something that doesn't apply to much more, I don't know how to describe it perfectly, but comedians like Sobin Sahir who don't even need dialogues to deliver that comic relief, and the way they personify comedy, the way they come on screen and completely absorb the situation and enact the situation rather than delivering the dialogues is what for me makes an impressive comedian. Absolutely. So the best example in the Malayalam film industry itself is Sobin Zahir. There's Ajju Varghese also, who does a fantastic job at comedy. So these are actors who basically understand the whole situation and personify it, whereas I felt that Jacob Gregory's comedic timing is not something that readily addresses people who might not understand the language. Also to people who understand the language if they don't like the jokes. So if you don't like a couple of jokes, you're not going to laugh. And I think that's the power a comedian should bring, that no matter what the joke itself is, you should laugh the way he enacts it. And I think that's what I don't personally enjoy much of Jacob Gregory. Even in 1983 when he played Sachin from Mumbai, I was absolutely not even entertained at all. So I think that the only reason is that he heavily relies on the dialogues, and clearly I don't understand the basic Malayalam dialogues that he might be delivering, which may be absolutely funny. So that's the only thing that I feel is a difference, and I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just saying that there is a difference in comedy and delivery of comedy, which is clearly visible between someone like Jacob Gregory and someone like Sobin Sahir or Ajju Varghese, who according to me do a much more fantastic job. Even Dilip, for that matter, whose movie Two Countries I recently watched, was absolutely fantastic in personifying the situations. Moving on to the story, this story has a lot of ups and downs and rights and lefts. This movie is fantastically written. It is so entertaining and it goes from one point to another, which is unimaginable, unpredictable. You have no idea what's going to happen next in this movie, and that's what keeps it entertaining. The high point is suddenly when after all the activities they have to go back to school, and the expressions on their faces when they hear that was outstanding. And one after the other, continuously in a fast-paced manner, situations come up, characters come up, and this movie just never stops entertaining you. There was another actor in this movie, the guy who played their bathroom sharing friend. I'm not sure what his name is, but his character is something that I have not really witnessed a lot. It's a very well made character, a very well defined character. It's an outstanding creation, and he enacted it and performed it so brilliantly that after Tovino Thomas, I think the most outstanding performances in this movie in a very small role was that guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name yet, but I think I've seen him before in some other movie. But he was fantastic. He really, really did that part perfectly. And I think that if there was a sequel or there was a spin off of this movie, that character should definitely be given a much larger role because he was hilarious. Overall, this is a perfect commercial entertainer. It is a comedy, it is a drama, it is everything that you want to go in and watch on a Saturday or a Sunday evening and enjoy yourself. This is fulfilling, it's paisa vasool entertainment, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going with 4 stars for ABCD because it never stops entertaining, as I have been repeating in this review. I hope you like this review of American-Born Confused Desi. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep watching.